This program proudly brought to you by the Also Foundation, developing the lesbian and gay community for over 15 years.
Hi, welcome to Queer Zone. I'm Edward.
I'm Jesse.
And Jesse, what did you get up to this weekend?
Oh, a lot of trolling up and down Commercial Road. A bit of retail therapy, and I had a facial sauna.
Did you?
Yes.
Where did you go for your sauna?
One of the saunas.
We may be announcing later in the show which sauna Jesse hangs out in, so stay tuned.
What do you do?
I went to Only Heaven Knows, the new production Bent TV at the Swinburne Theatre in Paran. Really worth going to see.
Great.
Yeah, highly recommend that. So,
And this weekend?
this weekend is Midsumma Carnival.
Already. I can't believe
Here.
it. So fast. At Alexandra Gardens.
That's on Sunday, well worth coming down for that as well. There'll be heaps and heaps going on. Going to be lots of different things. What's your favourite thing to do at Midsumma?
Perving.
Perving?
I'm a bit of a voyeur, I'm afraid.
I like perving all the nice boys walking around.
Some of the girls too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why do you... I think we'll go into that one.
No.
Anyway.
What do you like doing?
I like the rides. Definitely the rides.
Which ones?
The bigger, the better. I think there's a lot of boys out there that'll agree with me on that one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, definitely. We're also going to be having a chat with Rachel Rose about the Gay and Lesbian Switchboard and seeing what's going on down there at the moment.
And also, Abyss.
Abyss.
JJ will be doing a piece on that. Leather, fetishes, S&M.
Yeah, sounds very interesting.
Beat me, whip me, bite me.
I wish. We're going to be having a chat now with Leigh Johns about the Midsumma Carnival.
Fantastic.
I'm Leigh Johns, the director of the 1998 Midsumma Carnival being held on Sunday, February 15 at the Alexandra Gardens. This is the 10th anniversary carnival celebrating 10 years of Midsumma, and it's the culmination of 4 weeks of fun. We can expect a whole range of fun activities for everyone to come and join in. There are 3 activity stages. We have a music stage, a promenade stage, and also Star Garden. Our second stage, the music stage, has a number of performers, including Titus and KKK. On the promenade stage, that kicks off at 1 o'clock with the Melbourne Marching Boys Fashion Parade, although I don't know that they will have much fashion to be parading on the day. And that'll be followed by Gary and Chris's wedding, and of course at 2 o'clock, that very special event, Dulcie de Jour's Dog Show, also sponsored by PAL. At the end of the afternoon, on the promenade stage, you'll be able to come and watch Wigstock, also hosted by Dulcie de Jour. And for all those people out there who like to get a little bit grubby on the day, Lube Wrestling is back, proudly sponsored by Glide Lubricant. That'll be over on the Star Garden at the end of the day, so come along and wrestle your hearts away in lots of luscious lube. And for all you Dizzy Queens out there, you can come and enter the special handbag throwing competition, which will be over in the Star Garden. Prizes will be distributed to those people who can throw the hardest and wackiest on the day. addition to all the fun events on each of the stages, we have a record number of exhibitors this year, stall holders. We have 115, from fantastic Optus, our principal supporter, to Qantas, to PAL, and to all the community groups who are coming along to exhibit and show their wares on the day. Come along and support them at Carnival. Star Garden will feature the PAL Super Dogs this year, and those people who remember them from last year will recall how very talented all those dogs are, and that's proudly supported by PAL. So we hope to see you down at Midsumma, down at our Carnival, the final event of the 10th Anniversary Festival. Hopefully the day will be as hot and as glorious as this one, so bring along your own picnic, or alternatively there'll be plenty of food outlets there if you want to get a bite to eat. The Carnival officially starts at 12 o'clock and will go through to 8 p.m. Happy Midsumma.
Hi, I'm Anita. I'm the Festival Director for Midsumma, and you're in the Queer Zone.
Hi, welcome back to Queer Zone. We've still got a best to follow, so stay tuned because I hear that's going to be a good one.
Heavy stuff, I hear.
Very heavy duty. We're also now going to be having a chat with Rachel Rose.
From the Gay Lesbian Switchboard.
That's right. Trevor's gone down there and he's going to find out a little bit more about what they're doing.
Great.
At different times, a great many people have and will use a telephone counselling service. Some people ring maybe just to get some information about what's happening in the city. Some may ring because they're feeling low, and while others, it may be their first nerve-wracking call as they begin to explore their sexuality. So for a first-time caller, what could they expect from a switchboard volunteer?
What they can expect is that somebody who's going to listen to what they've got to say, probably to draw them out a little bit, because often a first-time caller is very anxious. In fact, what happens quite often is that on a shift you'll have 5 hang-ups, and then the next shift you'll have 6 hang-ups, and then this person will actually speak, and that is quite a regular pattern, because it's very hard to actually speak to the counsellor on the end of the phone. But what the person can expect once they do take up the challenge of actually speaking to another gay man or lesbian is that they're going to be heard from, a perspective of some understanding of the issues that they're facing, and some of the things that they will need to explore. So issues like what it is that they want now that they're coming to terms with their sexuality. For some people it's a social group which is relevant to them. Some people it's a structured course in, run by the VAC, or for some people it might be specific information about where to go and have sex, which is valid, completely valid. What they will get is that they will get an empathetic ear. They will get somebody who has some understanding of some of the emotions that they're going through, some of the issues relevant to coming out and to having questions about their sexuality within this society that we live in, which is so homophobic, and there are so many traps about the way that the society generally sees queers, and so they will have somebody who's got some understanding, and they will get a listening ear, and they will get some good referrals if that's what they want, or they might just get somebody who will listen to what they've got to say. All of the people who are telephone counsellors with Switchboard are gay men or lesbians, and there are some transgendered people who are also involved with the service. They all have participated in a selection process and undergone a 10-week training program, and that is to ensure that there's a high quality of service provided to the people who phone into Switchboard. There's many different types of people who are Switchboard counsellors, as there are, people who are Switchboard counsellors.
So it's quite a diverse group of people.
Very. As diverse as the number of people that there are there, it's exciting that there are so many different things. Often people comment, like when we're in the phone rooms together, and someone will ring up, and it happened the other day that someone rang up about gyms, and the person who answered the phone is like a gym junkie, and it was just really, really funny. And I said, I couldn't have taken that call because I wouldn't know one gym from another. Within reason. But, there is that diversity, and it does mean that people get really specific responses to their situation, whereas, if they rang Lifeline or somewhere like that, they wouldn't be able to get that close to the answer to their situation.
I got involved with Switchboard because I'd been involved in telephone counselling before as a volunteer with Lifeline and as a paid worker with AIDSline, and I gathered quite a few skills in telephone counselling and in administration of telephone counselling services, and I came to Switchboard perhaps a little bit differently to other people. Yes, I wanted to do the phones, and yes, I wanted to enhance my skills there, but I did have aspirations for doing more of a management thing and working more on the structure of the organisation.
For those who want to be involved with Switchboard, how can they go about that?
Well, we have like a waiting list for our training course, and to be put on that list you just need to ring the office on 95101846, and then you'll be sent out an information pack as the course approaches and given the dates of when to attend the selection, as we talked about before.
And Paul, for those people who like to be involved with Switchboard but not too keen about being counsellors, are there other roles within the organisation?
Absolutely, and I think that's something I'd like to stress actually to people out there in TV land, that we need non-counselling volunteers, because I think we're often perceived in the community as being only a counselling service and there's nothing else to do, and that's definitely not the case. We have a need for volunteers with a whole range of skills to be involved on the admin side, so people who've got like computer skills, desktop publishing skills, on fundraising, people who'd like to work on the cloakrooms at the warehouse party and other fundraising events that we do. Basically, you name it. If you've got a skill, come to us and talk about it, and we'll see how we can use you. And again, you just need to contact the office to do that.
Hi, this is JJ, and we are at Abyss tonight. We are filming 2 S&M performances with Aveline and Grant, and a few victims and toys thrown in, just to get you all ready.
was trying to suggest the struggle between men and women in a relationship that involves much blood.
So you basically just ripped her apart on stage. I saw that.
Very much so, yeah. My job is to inflict pain for people's pleasure.
I like doing a lot of solo performances and not working with another person. It's because I can gauge my pain threshold fairly high. I'm a sadomasochist, so I enjoy the pain infliction. I also enjoy the pain on me, but I'm not a submissive. So basically that I don't submit to anyone else doing the pain. So my performances reflect that. It also reflects my love of knives and cuttings and things like that as well.
You've got a bit of splashes of blood on your face. Ooh, so there you go. Ooh, it's stuck there for life. Sorry about Was that real blood?
No, that was not, unfortunately. Laws prevent us from doing anything that draws real blood on stage, so I have to restrain myself.
So it's just theatrical?
Unfortunately, yes.
Illustrated. I'm a fire starter, twisted fire starter.
Right now, Eveline is working on this poor little victim's back. They started off on his bottom and now they're working up to his back. We're wondering if we can get the back as red as the bottom.
On the bitch you hated, filth infatuated. Yeah. On the pain you tasted, fell intoxicated. I'm a fire starter, twisted fire starter.
Now we have Eveline lulling this little victim into a false sense of security. She's pretending to treat him nice. I don't think he deserves it. It looks quite pathetic if you ask me. So how often would you be beaten, do you think?
Weekly, maybe fortnightly.
I think you deserve more.
I think I do too. I wish.
He wishes. He's a snivelling little fool, aren't you?
Thanks, love.
You're a snivelling... Get down. Get down. All right. Are you ready? Flick.
I'm a fire starter, twisted fire starter. You're the fire starter, twisted fire starter.
Well, that was Abyss. Looks like JJ was having a lot of fun down at Abyss, doesn't it?
Looks like she had a fantastic time, actually.
Definitely. So if that's your cup of tea, why don't you pop on down to Abyss? Anyway, next week on the show, what have we got next week on the show?
We'll be talking to Lindsay at Exit Magazine.
That's the magazine you can pop in your pocket, isn't it?
Pull it out for inspiration.
I bet that you've done that before.
Never.
We're also going to be having a look at the fabulous Girl Bar and chatting to Kiri about what the Girl Bar's about and just seeing what goes on down there. Great place. Have you been to the Girl Bar?
Isn't it only for girls?
No, it's for girls and their friends.
And their friends?
That's right.
Fantastic.
So, do we go there next week?
Oh, yeah, let's.
Okay, we'll be there next week. And we also got... What have we got next?
Oh, well, we have a webpage now.
Yeah, so you can write into us if you want to.
Yeah, it's www.benttv.com.
That's right.
That's for people with computers. Yeah.
And we only want people with computers.
Address is on the screen.
Definitely. So you can also write us if you want to at 32 Lonsdale Street, Melbourne, Victoria.
3000.
That's right. So you can drop us some lines or some dates or whatever you want to do, really.
Date.
We're a bit desperate.
Yeah, very. Also, we'd like to see you at Midsumma. Yeah. And the less you wear, the more we'll see of you.
Definitely. Where do you think we'll be hanging out?
Bar.
The bar. We'll be at the bar, propping the bar up, so if you want to come over and say hi, feel free. And that's about it, really, isn't it?
That's about all for today.
So,
see you next week.
Thank you for watching.
Bye.
Laneway.
This program proudly brought to you by the Also Foundation, developing the lesbian and gay community for over 15 years.